Welcome, everybody, to the 5-Star Frogcast. I am your host, Kevin Benayamador, and with me, still in the boiler room, locked up in a disclosed location, is the champion, T-Money Tyler Harrison.
What up? I'm still stuck. I don't even know where I'm at. Day 5 of being in here. I've noticed there's a lot of snow where I'm at for some reason. So we'll see what happens.
It's too bad you haven't been able to play the new Spider-Man 2 game.
I haven't. I was stuck.
Oh.
I've heard nothing about it though. I forgot it came out because I've been in here forever.
Oh, yeah. Shout out to Cody Rhodes for getting an Easter egg in the game.
What Easter egg would that be?
Only smoke and mirrors suit. Kidding me? I won't say where you get it from. So all the people haven't played the game yet, but Cody Rhodes made his way into Insomniac Games.
Yeah, surprising.
Yeah, very surprising. But, before we get into this, we have some sponsors. First, we got our hydration drink, Prime.
All Prime.
Yeah,
Shout
tried
out
out
to
the Meta Moon flavor. Actually, it's valid.
Oh,
It's
okay.
It's good. I think it's better than the what's the other one that I had? The blue
popsicle?
raspberry
Oh,
popsicle. Yes, that one. Yeah, I think it's better. So,
okay.
shout out
There
to
you
Prime, Logan Paul, gonna win that U.S. championship. Get us a sponsorship.
It's potential. It's a potential.
It is. It's November 4th. November 4th.
Next week. Next weekend.
Yes. Next week we will be doing obviously episode 4 predictions. Tyler's gonna put his title on the line for once. Part timer.
Hey,
Now he's
don't be
making up
trapped.
this lame excuse that he's in a boiler room.
It's not an excuse, man. I have no way out. Which isn't a pay-per-view that should be. Maybe next week I'll escape. We'll see.
Maybe. I think you will. I think you will because you gotta defend your title. So they gotta ship you back to the North America, and there you go.
Yep.
But other sponsor for this video, I told ya, the social dueling app. Yeah, it's where we
Yeah, that's all you got. Come on. Let's see what we better
I thought you were gonna say something.
Oh.
You look like you're
No,
about to
it's
say
all
something.
you. No.
Okay, no.
I'm waiting to get escape. I'm thinking of ways to escape.
Right. But
Maybe you can me and you could debate about it on the app later.
maybe we can debate about it. Yeah, it's just an app. You go on the app. There's creators already, like myself, Tyler, where we just find a topic, debate about it. You agree, you have a disagree video, you post it, people go on there, engage, comment, whatever they want to do. But go download the app. It's free on the App Store, free on Google Play Store. And typically, you're going to see a lot of wrestling-related content that we also post on our TikTok page.
Yep.
We should get one out probably within the next week.
Yeah, for sure.
Something related to our last podcast episode, which you could still go, obviously, listen
Watch
to
that on everything and listen. Kevin, there's a big thing. So let's say if me and you debate, right? What happens if one of us loses? What do we do?
Oh yeah, this is the punishment. Yeah.
You always gotta bring it up. Everyone's not gonna know.
Yeah. That is a punishment called a punishment. So I think right now I have one. If you lose, you gotta do your best edge entrance, something like that. So we're obviously gonna keep, if it's wrestling related, we're gonna keep it wrestling related. Punishment.
Yeah.
Keep it all within the same topic. Keep it fun. Maybe one day
we might get a few wrestlers involved.
maybe we'll have to get Stone Cold to give us a stunner.
Stone Cold Stunner, yeah.
Or Dominic to give us a 5-star frog splash.
Yeah.
I would pay to see that one. Hit on Tyler. No training at all for Tyler either. Just
No training. Yep. Maybe we should try to talk to some people and get one of the punishment. You gotta take 5 slaps to the chest.
That's not bad.
It's not a bad one. It's gonna suck, but it's not a bad one.
Depends who's slapping, I think.
Well, we're not getting Gunther.
Why not?
We get Tozawa. Can we talk about him? He is now a part of the Alpha Academy.
Thank you.
Thank you. Arigato. Let's see we go.
Yeah, I
Um,
mean,
I'm hyped. Tozawa finally getting
it's not
some
gonna
love.
last, man.
No, he
Um,
is. He is. Him and Otis will be tag champions, and then Gable can go for the Intercontinental Championship.
Yeah, I mean, well, we'll see. I have a bad
telling
feeling
ya.
about the Alpha Academy, but talking about Gunther though, WWE announced they will do a premium live event in Germany.
Yeah,
Pretty cool. Pretty cool.
it's
What's the name called again? I forget the name.
Bash at
Bash.
Berlin.
Bash at Berlin. Yes. Pretty cool. Obviously, everyone thinking Gunther's got a main event that show. I think, this will actually be the third premium live event he misses in a row, so they gotta fix that issue still of not making the IC title a premium live event title. I think,
Yeah.
not saying anything wrong with what they're doing. He's had a great run, but I think he deserves some pay-per-view action. But Gunther's got to definitely headline that card, whether he's still the IC champion or not. Maybe that's where he could win the heavyweight championship. But he's got to be on that card, no doubt.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Even though he is from Austria, it's close enough.
He wrestled all in Germany though. People,
Yes.
I know a lot of people say, "Oh, he's from Austria," but his whole career was in Germany.
I hope Ludwig Kaiser.
Yeah, he is German,
Yeah.
so he will wrestle there as well. And Giovanni Vinci, I heard has relations in Germany from somewhere on his family side, so he might also wrestle if there's. Yeah, that's possible.
Yeah, I know Vinci's. I know he
kinda-
is Italian, but he probably has something.
They're also teasing a bit of an Imperium break. We've talked about it. We've heard about it. It seems like they were doing it this past Raw.
I think they are doing it.
Yeah, Bronson Reed told him your boss, and Ludwig Kaiser didn't like that. Maybe that's setting up for their next feud. Because I think WWE's a big fan of Ludwig Kaiser, and him running that IC title wouldn't be bad.
I could see it, but yeah, I mean, we did bring it up in last episode.
Maybe make Vinci a face out of this.
I think that's gonna be a little tricky. It'll take some time because he's not really liked or disliked. He's kind of just eh.
No,
So-
you got the best opportunity. Call him the Italian Stallion.
We'll see. We'll see.
I guess just trying to think of Bam SmackDown. Obviously, or Raw. Sorry, this week's Raw. Dominic and Logan shared a common interest, teaming together. Seems like they're feuding together. Have one common goal: a deadbeat dad in Rey Mysterio, who is going to be challenging him for the U.S. Championship. Logan will be. Also, a little bit of hits of Survivor Series going on when Adam Pearce and Jay got kicked out of SmackDown this past week.
Yes.
That's a big one.
Yeah,
Big one.
that was big. And then they're gonna definitely hint at it more. I think leading up, they got about another month or so to go till. Actually, yeah, it's almost a full month. November 26th, I think, is the pay-per-view. So
Yes, their Thanksgiving weekend usually is it. So yeah.
yeah, literally about a month until we get to see maybe
Basically,
5-on-5,
yeah.
maybe War Games, maybe both.
Expect after the pay-per-view at Crown of Jewel, is it? Right?
Crown Jewel, yeah.
The Crown Jewel. Expect a little bit of build up for the Survivor Series. Are we gonna have Gunther versus Logan Paul?
That's actually, honestly, would be a fire match. I think a lot of people would probably go like, "What? This is stupid." But that would be a good match.
Gunther is gonna slap the shit. Like that would be Logan's.
Oh, he
Paul.
would, but I think Logan Paul
No.
would actually do a really good fight.
That's what I'm saying. Logan Paul, with this match with Gunther, this is WWE's way of saying, okay, Logan, you are now officially a WWE member. Because you're going to take a beating from Gunther.
You're gonna get slapped.
He's going to
Power
take
bomb. You're gonna
beating.
jump from the top rope and get slapped.
He's gonna. That's gonna be a great match.
But I'd actually be a fan of that. I think that would be a really good match. That could steal the show.
Oh yeah.
That's if they want to do a full, what they used
Yeah.
to do. honestly, I wasn't a huge, big fan of the full-on champion versus champion thing. I thought,
Would you be
like,
interested though in Roman versus Seth?
I don't know.
I'm telling you, Nick Aldis versus Adam Pearce would be a great match.
I feel like a lot of people think, yeah, like, let's do Rollins and Roman. I know they kind of hinted at it at Raw. Rollins saying, I never want to be anything like Roman. And they always go back and forth. Rollins has always pretty much said he wants nothing to do with Roman, like the way he treats the championship and everything, and he wants to be a fighting champion. But I don't know. I don't really want to see them fight again. For some reason, it's just like, if it happens, it's kind of like there's no stake. What's the point? What's the point? Roman and Rollins have both won against each other. This isn't really a tiebreaker. Maybe it is, but and no one gets anything out of it. That's the only issue I have with this champion versus champion matches at Survivor Series. I guess, okay, bragging rights, but I don't know.
I think honestly they should just do their traditional 5-on-5 in a War Games match, and then everything else just let them do.
A 5-on-5 War Games would be pretty insane.
They haven't done that. Pearce before. And Nick Aldis in there. Let them fight.
Can you let them two fight? I think that'd be great.
That's a great match right there. They get to pick their teams.
They both were wrestlers, so
let's see. Who do you think would be on Team Raw? I'd say Bronson Reed. Bronson Reed will do anything for it. No, because Adam Pearce will give him an opportunity for something he wants. Maybe a World Heavyweight Championship opportunity.
Is this War Games, or is it? Are we doing 5-on-5 War Games or 5-on-5 just?
Let's do.
If it's War Games, Bronson Reed doesn't deserve a spot in there because it's gonna be Cody, Jay, those type of guys.
Let's do traditional, because War Games, I think it'd be pretty predictable.
I got one for you.
All right.
Cody, Jay. If it's traditional 5-on-5, we'll put Bronson Reed in there. I think he deserves a spot. If it's that. If it's War Games, there's more like story driven behind it, and they have to figure out like two teams to kind of be able to be put in War Games for its account.
Yeah.
That's why I don't say War Games. I hope they do both. And I think this is an early prediction, so we're going to rework it.
I really think they could. Because, again, you can have Judgment Day and Hurt Business team up against the LWO.
Yeah.
Because LWO has a couple of guys already.
They do.
They have, what, 4?
Yeah.
No, they have 5. Carlito, Ray, and then, Phantasma. That's 5. They have 3 members there. And then you get Damian Priest, Damian Priest, Finn Balor, Dominic, and then do Lashley, and the Hurt Business, and the Street Profits. There you go. If we're doing, that's what I would like to see. LWO, put that feud to bed. Maybe the first time ever do a 12-man, throwing Bad Bunny on LWO, give the Hurt Business and Judgment JD McDonough.
Okay.
If that's just the only thing I can really see right now.
Honestly, the more I'm thinking about it, though, I think they're gonna actually end up doing 5-on-5 War Games.
That makes
Survivor
sense.
Series. So
we're
gonna go with that. We're actually gonna go with that. We'll see what happens, but we like to fantasize sometimes and go over this stuff. So we're gonna go with that. So if I'm doing War Games this year, 5-on-5, you still have some part-timers like John Cena, who's up in the air if he's gonna stay after Crown Jewel or not. Right? We don't know. I think the strike's still kind of going on. There hasn't been. The writers, I think, are fine, but I don't think the actors are getting back yet. So I think Cena stays. So you know what? I'm gonna go. Roman will be on this pay-per-view, obviously. So it's gonna be Team Roman versus Team Cody.
Okay.
They kind of already set that up. They had a stare down. So Team Roman will be Roman, Jimmy, Solo, obviously, and then Damian Priest and Finn Balor of the Judgment Day, because they've been working on that team up together. Team Cody, I think 3 of them are obvious: Jay, LA Knight and John Cena. But this is a good one. A surprise return night of Randy Orton.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Interesting.
5-on-5.
I mean, the issue is with that, as much as I love Randy Orton, he's just coming back from a back injury. I don't think they're going to push him that far into that first match. His first match is going to be, I do think he will show up at Survivor Series.
He's Randy Orton. He'll do it.
The thing is, if that is the match, I honestly will flop. I really do. John Cena is not the same John Cena as before. He doesn't have this. I don't think he will do good in this. It's just not his match. You need the reason why I say this sounds like a Bronson Reed. The guy's just destruction. He will do it. Imagine him and Otis just slapping meat in there together.
Yeah.
Obviously, no. I
still think Cena's a little bit more overall.
He's
way more experienced than Bronson Reed, and I think I don't know.
The issue is you can do a 5-on-5, and that will be just a storyline, fine. But you said, the way they're hinting at it is a tradition. If they might do a traditional 5-on-5, I don't know.
We don't know. It's too early.
I really don't know.
Early, but I don't know.
It's too tough to tell.
That's an idea though.
Why not have NXT come up and do another invasion? Because
they won't do it.
Why not? Let some of these big stars shine.
No, they won't. The only way it happens is if they have flight problems from Crown Jewel.
I'm just saying. Hey, it's possible.
No, honestly, that Survivor Series was cool because of the fact that NXT came up. But honestly, how NXT is now, I don't really want to see it. I'm not saying NXT's bad. NXT's great. It has its moment. It had its great moment a few weeks ago. But, I don't know. I'd rather see those guys come up one by one and invade and take over. I don't really want to see that happen again, to be honest. It's happened. Fair. It was cool. Plus, those were the takeover days, so those are the days I cared about NXT more. So I guess that's kind of why I'm just like,
No, that's fair. I mean, there's big stars that I think that deserve a chance to come up. This would be a good way to introduce them.
Either way, Roman Reigns is not going to defend his title though, which is still annoying. But he's going to find a way to get in this traditional or War Games match. It's obvious.
See.
Nah, he won't. He's defending against LA Knight, and then that'll be it. Till
Royal Rumble, you think? Yeah, that's not bad. Oh, we'll see. Okay, I don't know. I just don't like that 5-on-5. I don't. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. I don't know. Maybe they just scrap War Games altogether.
I wouldn't be too mad with that. I know some people probably would be mad because War Games is cool. You have to survive as a team.
It's cool, but there's no storyline that really benefits. It's too much of a mess of a storyline to create. You're reaching for storylines.
Yeah, and then you got to worry about spots during the match. Nothing fails. Yeah. Nothing goes south.
I don't think that's the big issue. I think more of the issue is storyline. Because last year you had that storyline, the Brawling Brutes, Kevin Owens, and he had Sami Zayn's whole thing with the bloodline, and this is his chance to earn his spot. That was
they got storylines though to work with, so
yeah, but they'll be mixing too much, I feel, and that's what's gonna be the issue.
Yeah, anyways, when you can only put so much wrestlers in the match,
it's tough. Survivor Series looking to be interesting. Crown Jewel right now, we gotta talk about a bit of the build-up. LA Knight and Roman kind of going back and forth a bit. LA Knight getting some of that Roman rub. Obviously, there's a good chance. We all know he isn't winning the title.
I know he ain't gonna win it, and I really want him to. We all know he deserves it, but
yeah, he's not gonna win the title.
That would be the biggest shock of the year.
Shock of the year, yeah, for sure.
That would win a Frogcasty.
Oh, 100%. It would really win match of the year for me if he won it. I don't care. LA Knight will face Roman. I just hope they make him look good. I
do hope. Yeah, I don't know how he's gonna lose.
I think his next feud would be against Logan Paul.
You think
they
so?
Teased it. Oh, I think so. I think Logan wins the title, and his next feud with LA Knight, because LA Knight kind of had his little thing with Logan at Money in the Bank, and he's gonna bring it back. What's gonna
Maybe.
happen is LA Knight's not gonna we're not gonna hear from Logan for a bit. We leave it until after Survivor Series, and then LA Knight's gonna call him out, and it's gonna set up towards the Rumble. Maybe I don't know when we'll see it. I don't know. We could be completely wrong. But I think that'll be the next feud for LA Knight. He gets his championship, and then now he gets to defend it. Hopefully, make it good. Hopefully, the fans stay behind him. This is big for LA Knight. He's been making great opportunities about it. What else matches? The 5-way for the women's title for Raw, looking pretty good.
It is, and then you have Nia Jax.
Yeah, I know. We just ignore her. She's just a blob.
I honestly don't know. I don't know. I honestly don't know what to think about her. Yeah, I don't know. She hurts the roster physically and just in general. Like, it's just, I don't know.
Jade Cargill, we don't know where she's at, right? She's kind of like
NXT.
Everywhere.
I think you're right.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Well, because last night, right? Tara, whatever her name is, she beat Becky for the NXT Women's Championship via roll pin off the manhandle slam.
Yeah.
And Jade was there. She had like a throne. So maybe you're right. Maybe Jade starts at NXT.
Makes sense. Let her polish her skills up a bit.
But she has been all over, so I don't know.
Yeah. If she's at NXT, she's with a former co-worker in Brian Pillman Jr., who's not going by Brian Pillman Jr.
Yeah.
As Lexus King. I'm excited because, I get the character's take on it. He's like, I'm not going to be like my father. Everyone's like, I want to be different, right? Everyone says how great of a person he was. He wasn't a great person, blah, 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 blah. I like how he's diving deep into that angle of it,
I gotta see more of it.
I guess. I do too. It's just, I need to see a lot more.
Because from what I saw already, I don't know.
He needs to dye that beard.
It's lackluster.
Or lose it. His beard's black.
He cannot go clean shaven. There's no way I'd see that man clean shaven.
Well, just dye your beard at least. Either dye your hair or beard the same color. It's just not looking good.
He should honestly
dye it.
Go for. I mean, well, it's almost like a Brian Pillman Jr. look right now, but go for that full Brian Pillman look.
Yeah.
But then act as if you're not anything to do with your dad. That would be good.
Mm-hmm.
And as long as he can actually cut good promos and hopefully touch up on his wrestling a little bit.
Yep.
Then he'll grow on me. But until then,
it's just at the debut. We'll have to.
It looks like I don't know.
I know what you're saying.
I was gonna try and make something out of Lion King, but I don't know. A young Mufasa.
A young Mufasa. He's gonna be interesting. He's definitely a talent that could explode. With that being said, I want to dive deeply, or not deeply, but quickly into this. How do you feel what Mark Henry said about John Cena? John Cena, John Cena do John Cena things, which I don't bother me. I don't really pay attention to it. But when you watch him, people cut a promo, he reacts to it. Just reacts to it out there. Mark Henry says you can't do that, you're kind of just shutting down the promo, making it about yourself. Basically what he said to John Cena. Just a quick what he said.
I don't know if I fully agree with that. I guess if you're distracted by what John Cena's doing, maybe. And it cuts away from the promo that the guy's trying to put out there. But I don't really pay attention to it too much. I'm used to Cena always coming back and ruining other people's chances in the locker room just for screen time, even, right? Mm-hmm. Look at all the people in the backstage who are probably not getting screen time because Cena has to get screen time, right? Well, I would make that more of an argument than what he's doing in the promos. If anything, he sees the future right now, even though these guys are actually old.
Yeah.
And he sees what they're doing, and he's liking it. So if Cena likes it, you're doing pretty good.
Yeah, for sure.
So it kind of motivates the whole roster, right? To
look what happened to
work on their game. Yeah, exactly. So I don't know. I don't mind it. Mark Henry's just teaming up with Tony Khan to try and beat down WWE.
I get what he's saying, because for people at home it doesn't bother us, but people there, right? You know, you don't want to take away from their promo, especially with the build up. I get what he's saying. Again, though, I agree with you. They don't bother me at all. It's just like whatever. It's what he does, right?
It's what he's done since
since
2018.
Since he turned into this gimmick. Yeah,
he's comes back.
If the Miz cut a whole promo on it, so it's like we're not unaware of this.
No.
Remember when he was, I think there was the Barclays Center, him, Roman, and Miz when the B team was still there.
Yeah.
And that whole thing where John Cena's like, "Oh, okay, I'll leave" as a joke, and then just Miz went off on him.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, he wasn't too pleased about that. I don't know.
I don't know if we've talked about this, but bringing up the B team, did we talk about WWE potentially bringing Bray Wyatt's story, still continuing it in honor of him?
No, we haven't. I've heard they might do it.
I've heard big rumors about that they are going to push forward with it, with potentially Uncle Howdy taking the lead, which, sure,
makes sense.
Which makes sense. Bo Dallas.
Yes.
How do you feel if that does happen?
If it's done in a Bray Wyatt style,
yeah,
I'm all for it. But if it's not, and it's just like trying to get views and money off something
like Eddie Guerrero. No, like no offense, that's if it's when he passed away. Yeah.
If it's something like just to try and leech off him, just because of his death and how big it was, don't do it. Especially like, come on, WWE, like it's not the guy, whatever.
And I think that's why they're taking their sweet time with it, because I think that they want to do it the first way, not make it seem like it's the second option.
H will definitely take his time with it if he sees like there's a potential chance.
Yeah, he's trying to probably plan this out, be like, okay, if we do this, can we make it look legit and not make it look like we're just trying to do a cash grab from him?
Honestly, now that Triple H is in full control of creative, which he is, by the way, I think I read up. He pretty much has full control with his team, obviously, but the stuff that goes backstage of signings and stuff, maybe Vince still has some say on that, but
I feel like he does.
We all have our thoughts, but when it comes to creative, it's Michaels and Triple H basically doing whatever they feel is right.
Throw Bobby Roode in there too, because he's in there.
But now that he's in control, I have a little more trust in just like, if something doesn't really go as I thought it would, I'm just gonna let it play out because I know it's actually gonna end up being great.
Yeah.
And a lot of fans, they get like, they make arguments, and they always will make arguments. Oh, why hasn't Priest won the championship yet? Why hasn't this happened yet? Like, what's going on with Cody? Cody had such a big arc, and now he's just in this mix-up with Judgment Day and Bloodline all over again. And just let it play out. Just watch wrestling and let it play out. Triple H is gonna definitely pull through on pretty much all the storylines he's got right now. So if he sees something that won't work with that Uncle Howdy thing, he'll scratch it instantly and say, no, we're not doing it.
Well, we put DIY back together. He has this thing with the Alpha Academy. New Days.
That's what he has with the Alpha Academy, but he can't push them for some reason. He can push Gable. He can't push them as a team, and he keeps making them lose. He lost a New Day.
Maybe, I don't know, maybe this is a way where Chad Gable separates while keeping... I
don't want to see that happen, though, because...
I know, but...
Then what? Does Gable turn heel? Like,
I don't know.
Is Otis a legit heel? He's not. There's no way. He can't.
I don't know, honestly.
He's too much of, like, a fun teddy bear character.
We might honestly, I hate to say it, we might end up seeing the end of Otis. If this does go, he's going to fade in the background.
No. You got to realize, man.
He's got to get the
Tucker
treatment.
This man is a moneymaker for those WWE lives.
Tucker, man, he's going to get the Tucker treatment where he fades in the background and he dips.
Look, man, Otis has had way too much that he's had to overcome.
I agree.
He got the girl. He had the breakup. He won the Money in the Bank briefcase. Yeah. And he got smacked in the head with it. I will still remember that day. Can we get a clip of that right now? Of Tucker just... Like, he killed him.
Oh, it was a
He
big
just
shot,
smacked
and then the
him.
Miz won
He
it.
killed him with the briefcase. A part of me and you died that day when he got smacked in the head and lost that
We
briefcase.
honestly could see the end of Otis. I
Nah,
don't like it.
it's not the end of Otis. Trust in Triple H. He has a plan.
I hope
Otis-
so.
And now he's got the new girl. The better looking one, too.
LA Knight's sister. Half sister?
Maxine. No, they're not even related, but...
Yeah, they are. What do you
No,
mean?
they're not. No,
Yeah, they are.
yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah,
They're like
Dupree's-
half siblings, remember? The Duprees, then LA Knight's like, no, I'm going back to my old name. My father's name, not your father's name. Which was Knight.
It would actually be hilarious if they were related.
Well, they kind of hinted at it because
No,
Maxine
they're not
did
actually
that.
related.
Yeah, she got and called them dummies. Yeah, they did. They were hinting at that relation.
They did it very well.
We gotta quickly talk about AEW before we finish this off. The Devil.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Seems like it's
MJF. Maxwell Jacob Friedman's coming back. He's gonna spook Jay White for that title that he just took from him and
Stole
still has it.
from him. Looks so good on him though.
It does. It does look good on him. Good, but it doesn't look like it does on MJF though. MJF makes it look just that much better because he's better than you, and
I
you
hope
know
you
it.
know. I hope you know. I have not watched AEW in a bit.
What?
Is he still the champion in the sense of the Ring of Honor tag?
Yes.
Okay, I thought so. Because it seems
Are
like
you kidding
I'm
me?
happy. I'm happy they're putting this rivalry on the back burner for a bit. Let them
Yeah,
do
Adam
other
Cole's
things.
legit hurt. I thought it was fake. It's
Oh, is he
legit.
actually legit hurt?
Yeah,
See,
yeah.
What did he get injured with?
An ankle because he jumped off the stage when he ran down to save MJF, and it legit happened.
Oh my goodness, I didn't know that. See,
Yeah.
I'm freaking paying attention. I knew
Wow.
that MJ got off the top, but I didn't. Who's the Diamond Ring person winner? There's that thing. Who won that?
I don't think they've done that yet. It's happening on that Dynamite, I think.
Oh, okay. So we're gonna figure out tonight.
Possibly
I
tonight.
might have to turn on.
I haven't really watched it too much either. I've kept up with it because Edge and everything, and then obviously we're
Yeah,
big Edge fans.
how is Edge doing?
Good. He's
good.
doing good. Yeah, he's
Oh, wow.
he's getting in there well. I think he had his second match.
Who was it with?
Yeah, but I saw it on YouTube.
Good match.
I know
Okay,
he's
so
still
let's
he's still gonna be feuding with
be Christian.
Christian. Obviously, Christian is leading AEW right now with the TNT Championship. Just doing great things there. I know Sting
sure.
announced that he's last match will be in
Retiring,
2024. So it's coming up. The end of Sting. I mean,
You know he's gonna face Edge at one point though. Before that happens.
maybe. Or he'll team up
Feel
with him.
No,
Something.
Edge would want to face him.
Yeah. Could be his last match.
No, his last match. I feel like they should pull a Shawn Michaels, Ric Flair, Darby Allin versus Sting type match.
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna get Shawn Michaels, Tyler, but
They're not gonna get that Shawn Michaels type, but like that, like you know how Shawn Michaels ended his favorite
oh,
wrestler.
okay. I thought you meant like those guys.
No. Maybe Ric Flair, because this man says he's had his last match and he wrestles again. Who knows? But Shawn Michaels, yes, I know he won't know.
Tony
I'm
Khan
talking
would be the type of guy to put his trust in Ric Flair to put on a great match at the pay-per-view and then absolutely
100%.
flop. But
Remember Ric
That's a
Flair's
Tony Khan
final
issue.
match with that was the worst final match I've ever seen. Honestly, Ric Flair's final match should have been with Shawn Michaels, and that was it. Go out like that. That was beautiful. That's how that to me. That's when Ric Flair's career ended. I don't know who this other guy was wrestling for a bit after.
hey, look, he went to TNA and did good
I don't know
stuff
who that
there.
was. That was some weird guy that he did have a great promo with
He
Jay
did.
Lethal.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty good. No, I'm not saying like as a promo guy he was good. Manager, that's fine. I'm talking about wrestler.
Yeah, no, he lost it. But it's his ego. We've already been through this. But talking about TNA, they're coming back.
They're back, yeah.
It's not called
They're no
Impact
longer-
Wrestling anymore. It's called TNA Wrestling now. They're back.
No,
And
I guess
CM
they got
Punk
the money.
There's a
Oh,
potential
yeah?
chance he actually goes to TNA wrestling.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's his loophole to get back at Tony Khan.
Okay, that'd be interesting. I'd be down for it.
That's hilarious if it happens.
I would love that.
Tony Khan would lose it.
Yeah, because Tony Khan doesn't owe to Impact, right?
No, but Impact, like, wrestlers have been on AEW a lot of times. Like, Christian
Yeah.
Cage was on Impact. He was
Christian
Impact
Cage
World
was,
Champion.
Yeah,
When he faced Kenny, right?
exactly.
And we thought he won the AEW World Championship, but it wasn't the AEW World Championship.
It was the Impact.
Yeah. So maybe CM Punk finds his way back into the promised lands of AEW.
That would be hilarious.
Can you just book Tony Khan versus CM Punk?
They should. In a steel cage match, why not? Maybe one of
There's a
these
lot of
episodes
plans
we-
for CM Punk I would give. If he goes to WWE, Dana needs to hit him up as well and say, look, man, Islam wants to fight. You are...
Hasbullah wants a fight.
We want to do it in Abu Dhabi. Islam versus you, Punk, and Hasbullah versus Hornswoggle.
In a tag match.
No.
No, yeah.
Main event
They
and
gotta do-
co-main. Main event and co-main.
No, they gotta do that Misfits tag boxing that they do.
No.
Yeah. Hornswoggle and CM
Islam
Punk
would never do that.
versus Islam and who has Bula. What do you mean?
If you think about it though, CM Punk versus Islam, you got Samba wrestling versus wrestler.
Yeah. You know what's gonna happen?
Yeah, he's gonna get smashed. He's gonna get
Your big
smashed.
bulk was quick. Then it wouldn't even be a fight. It would be over in 2 seconds. Punk would get
Look, man.
taken down, beating the shit out of him, and tap. Done. Punk could
respect
probably
to CM
take on
Punk.
some fighters in that UFC, but Islam, that's like going, all right. That's be like, oh, hey there, Otis, you're gonna fight Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar is gonna kill Otis. He's gonna eat him.
Look, man, I'm just saying, if I'm Punk right now, I'm leaning towards WWE because they got that business going on with UFC, and we all know CM Punk is looking for a real fight
With Islam.
with real glass. All right, that is all the time. Today's episode was just a recap, a mixed match of everything. I don't know what I'm gonna title it, but
It'd be interesting.
Islam versus CM Punk ? I don't know.
It'd be an interesting title.
Funny
We'll
how
figure it
Islam gets on the wrestling podcast, but well, not really.
Shout out to
but-
him.
Yeah, shout out. Number one. All right.
Number one.
That is all the time we have for today's episode of the 5-Star Frogcast. You can follow us on our Instagram page at the 5-Star Frogcast, TikTok, where we post our duels, other wrestling related memes at the 5-Star Frogcast, YouTube at the 5-Star Frogcast. And until the next episode, Tyler, you can ring the bell,
Ding, ding, ding.
and we'll catch you in the next one.